There is nothing that makes us happier than exploring. And the Anza Borrego Desert State Park has so many hikes you can do that they literally have books of the top 200 hikes in the park. Just the top ones. So this is an amazing place to come hike, and especially if you come in the winter because it's not hot. The higher we get, the more we see. Can't even see my car anymore, and it's in there somewhere. It's a rough path. There's literally not 1 inch, but it's flat. There was some rain falling as we drove here, and who knows, it may rain up here too while we're here.
We see it in the distance over here.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. Right over there's some rain falling, and right over there, some rain falling. So we'll see. Will we get wet or won't we? Today we are in Fish Creek and we're hiking to the Wind Caves.
Just outside of Ocotillo Wells. You go to Ocotillo Wells, head south on Fish Creek Road, past some really scruffy RV parks and a scary looking saloon and a whole bunch of mines. There's the mines out here provide all of the gypsum for drywall.
If you take the road to the gypsum mine, you can pass the railroad tracks where the trains export the gypsum out of the mine.
Right. They go to a place along the H freeway where they actually make the gypsum into drywall. So the drywall in your house probably came from here.
Amazing, isn't it? There's a space over there, I guess, if you wanted to. You could consider going there to camp. Very, very remote out here. just in case you think they might be kind of small, wait till we get up there. You'll see. Some of them are big enough to fit several people in. Walk between them too. Whoa, I really have to duck down here. Besides this one though, you can sit there, have a picnic, and then let's see if I can get out of here safely. Yep. Another nice big one. And then a path between them. Just about wide enough for my foot. Seriously, just about. Then we come out on the top. And there we are. Okay, time to head back down. Because I want to go into that cave where Dave is right now. It's just really fun. We were here before too. We're thinking 8 or 9 years ago, something like that. And it was just mind-boggling when we first saw it. Okay, there we go. Here it is. And look at this view that you get just sitting here on a rock. Talk about beautiful. There is nothing that makes us happier than exploring. And the Anza Borrego Desert State Park has so many hikes you can do that they literally have books of the top 200 hikes in the park. Just the top ones. So this is an amazing place to come hike, and especially if you come in the winter because it's not hot. There's some of the smaller ones that critters definitely can hide in. In fact, this one's big enough for us as well. Right here. And look at them. Non-stop wind caves. All done by the wind. Because this is all sandstone up here. And sandstone, when it gets wet, and then the wind blows, it just starts eroding. See how big it is? And look, I can't even touch the ceiling. Crazy, so big. Sayonara! But just in case you thought we were done, there is more to see. Look at this ocotillo just growing up by the rocks. Amazing how it does that. And this one's really big. We could literally spend the night in there. This place is absolutely amazing. So cool. There's a whole bunch of little wind caves, little tiny ones. This here is desert lavender, and it smells heavenly. Oh, that smells so good. Look at the size of this one. See if I can get down into it. Maybe a little tricky, a little slippery maybe. We shall see. There we go. Gonna make it. That is right above my head. Time to duck. Woo! And that's what I just climbed down. And unfortunately, some people have found this and they thought it was a good idea to write on the rock. Pity. I don't know why, but I find wind caves to be an absolutely amazing phenomenon. I just love it, and I think it's wonderful for the creatures that live out here, because we definitely have creatures out here. We have, well, some snakes. I've never seen one. Some scorpions, I've never seen one, but we do have coyotes, jackrabbits, cottontail bunnies, and probably lots and lots of little insects. And of course, tons and tons of birds.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're.
The wind is picking up. I wonder if we're gonna get some rain. David found a nice spot to take a nap. Right there, in the shade. Let me give you a 360.
I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run, and the sun would always shine. We sat there, you and I.
You can literally lie out on these rocks and take a nap. Well, I hate to say it, but on every good hike, there's always a time at which you have to turn back. So the nice thing about this one is that we had to go uphill to get here. So we get to go downhill to go back. One last look at these magnificent wind caves before we head back down the hill to our car.
The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry.
So this hike is roughly 9/10 of a mile, and the very first part you go way uphill. That's a little tricky. Make sure you're wearing really good hiking boots because you're gonna need them. There is no such thing here as a smooth surface, but when you get to the top, it's gonna be worth everything. You're going to love it. Make sure you go. Look how green the creosote is. It all comes from the rain. Have you ever hiked this hike? Have you been to the wind caves? If you have, let us know in the comments below. We would love to have you as one of our subscribers, so please check out our channel, The Tin Can Twosome. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications so you can see all our adventures that are to come. See you on the next adventure. We're getting close to our car. There she is. We'll be done pretty soon.